Let's do it.
I'm ready to
Alright.
Carl.
What's up, players? Let's go. Where do we leave off last time?
In the danger zone?
In the danger zone. If you all hop onto your, I think your D&D web Beyond pages, hit the little play button. It'll bring you to the map, which
Oh, yeah.
is up and running.
Bada bing, bada. I was wondering where to gotta click. I always forget.
The little play button.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. This is amazing where it just keeps it all. Oh.
Right back to where we were. All right. So yeah, what happened? What happened last time?
uh,
Let me tell ya. Boy, did we run into a lot of things. So, Sabra has paid everyone to be here. We're on a mission trying to find her uncle, yep, who now seems to have gone missing based on when we found his horse and his stuff. We found this cave. We found these two. We killed some goblins. We found these two goblins by the side of the road. They were like, yeah, we've got a base inside. And we were like, you know what? We should go in there. And so we left the two outside goblins tied up. And then, oh, what's the short form of, oh, Chris, there we go. Chris did some amazing stealthing until he didn't. Critical time.
Yep.
And now we've all charged in after him. Some of us have been washed out by the river. Some of us have met Clark and his wolf that we're not relinquishing. And so now we're in a big old battle on episode 2. And I don't know about y'all, but I have my second character ready.
Lovely.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Great spot to put it. Yeah, we're basically going to jump right back into the middle of combat where Ravi had lured the wolf away, and from a narrow passageway, a large furry goblinoid creature with a crown upon his head, who referred to themselves as Clark, and having taken a swing at Ravi, has basically started the fight. As you guys are here, I have the initiative order from last time, and I'm happy to go with that. But if you guys want to, we can also roll new initiative. I'll leave it up to you guys on what you want to do.
Can't remember whether my initiative.
I was very low for some reason.
I'm fine with keeping it. I don't
Okay.
think I
Well,
was too high.
so
but I don't know.
with that being said, we'll jump right back into it when we look over to Chris. Chris, you're up first. Carl, you're on deck. As Chris, you are in the middle of basically the downspout, or like a little bit of a slope within this cave system. As you've slid down, fell down. There's two goblins on a bridge to the northeast of you that have been firing off in your direction a couple arrows, and the water in the stream, which has started to dissipate now, separates you from the entrance and exit of this cave. What do you do? What do you do?
So I'm going to just move up to the edge here, just a smidge. And I guess I'm just going to take a shot at, which one is it going to be? I'm going
Okay.
I'm going to shoot a short bow. So yeah, trying to keep in cover a little bit if I can.
Sounds good.
Because yeah, until I see anyone else moving out of here, I'm assuming we're sticking it out. 12 to hit.
12 to hit. That does hit. How much damage? Actually, sorry. No, 12?
Oh, wait, 22. 17 plus 5. I did bad math. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, busy day. Okay. 4 damage.
4 damage?
Yes.
Okay, as you see him, as the arrow hits in his shoulder, he stumbles back, and you just hear him, because I don't think you can speak Goblin. It's just Ravi.
No.
Ravi,
No.
Ravi, you hear, that little fucker shot me. Get him. As you hear that through the echoing loudly through the chambers.
Okay, and I can't do anything else right now.
Okay.
Bonus actions kind of suck at first level. Cool.
Mhm.
I'm going to just hold out here, hoping that I'm in partial cover.
All right. Yeah. Sounds good. That is going to take us next in the order is Clark, as he's going to run up to you, Ravi, with his large mace. He's going to rise it up and just try and swing down towards you. He's like, "Let go of my dog!" And let's see. Yeah. She's going to roll. It's cocked. That's a 18 to hit. Ravi, does that hit you?
You're muted.
Oh, sorry. That's an 18.
Yeah.
Yes, that's gonna hit.
Let's see. Ooh, this isn't gonna be good.
Oh no!
Oh
no.
Where's my dice? Let's see.
Oh gosh.
Ooh. That is 14 piercing damage.
Yes, I believe that is going to hit, and I don't think that I have any reactions or anything like that. So yeah, I take it. That's 15.
14.
14. Okay, good. So it's not double my total amount. Great. Okay, I am down.
Okay. Where are you? Oh, geez. Okay.
Does the wolf react to that? Or does he not care?
As you go down, you can see him like kind of sad, but like you can also like he's now starting to sniff the body. And then Carl, you're right there. I think what you see is, yeah, he is going to then reach down and pick up Ravi's body, and just kind of hold it out by one leg, hanging upside down, and he's just, tell your people to stand off.
Oh.
Unless you want to end up like him, as he's kind of holding this limp Eladrin upside down.
All right.
Okay, that is going to take us to Carl. You're up next. Pyru, you're on deck.
Is Clark speaking common?
Yes.
Or is he speaking goblin?
Speaking common.
Okay. So I think what Carl would start with is just taking a step towards the entrance of the cave.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just going to say, "You know what's good for you, foul creature. You'll put my friend down."
That doesn't seem like you're answering my threats. Challenge accepted.
He's not. This isn't a form of intimidation, Eric.
Clark says game on. Roll me an intimidation check.
All right.
And
Oh god.
I'm gonna counter it with his intimidation to see who's more intimidated.
Oh, crap.
Isn't Clark like super intimidating?
Oh.
It's a nat 20.
Oh, yeah, I'm not beating that. Forget it.
As he's now swinging Ravi around.
Oh. Okay.
It's still your turn. What are you doing here?
This is what Carl would do or
no.
want to do, but I don't know. Is there, in the event that Carl would be able to succeed on a grapple check, would that drop Chris or no? Or not Chris, but Ravi.
I don't think it would drop him. but it would make it easier for him to get pulled away. We'll see what happens.
All right.
I'll put some modifiers on ripping him out of the hands.
Yeah, or I can.
What are you doing, Carl?
No, Carl's just going for it. He's gonna. Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to get at is it more likely to free Robbie with an attack or a grab?
Let me put it this way. Carl is like 2/3 the size of Clark.
All right.
So grabbing him would be difficult.
Okay.
If there is a top end of what a medium creature would be, Clark is it.
Okay, understood. So I guess Carl is just gonna go in and just say, "Don't say I didn't warn you," and he's gonna try and stab him.
All right, yeah. Give me an attack roll, please. As you stab in towards this creature. Warn me about what?
11.
Unfortunately, you stab in, and it just kind of like bends against his leather armor on his abdomen as your blade slides off.
Yeah.
That's really threatening of you. Clark is not impressed. Yeah, they'll bring us. Unless you're doing anything else in your turn, that's going to take us to the goblin's turn.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like.
Yeah. So
here, but that's about it.
Okay. The two on the bridge are going to fire towards Chris. Chris, you can add 2 to your AC for the 3/4 cover. First one's a 6, and the second one is a nat 20 again. All right, so that'll hit.
Like ricochets off the wall.
The first one ricochets off the wall. The second one finds that like spot where you're peeking out and your shoulder, and it clips the side of your shoulder, and it hits like the muscle underneath. Like underneath, it goes underneath the muscle along the edge of your shoulder, kind of where that connects in. And oh my god, because it's that's gonna be. You got lucky there. 7 points of piercing damage.
That's lucky. Okay.
Yeah,
I feel like the goblin got lucky when I did minimum damage.
I rolled double dice on that, and they rolled poorly.
Yeah.
Okay, so those two are there, and then what you see is you like fall back against the wall, taking this hit, and you're like, in play, you're bleeding out from this wound on your shoulder. You can see the blood kind of pouring through your cloth. You see a bunch of goblins running up to the basically to the top of this, all looking down, and you hear "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa." But it's not, well, the only person that could hear it is currently unconscious. So unfortunately, you do not know what they're saying unless you speak goblin. However, at the sound of that, they all kind of just stop and are looking down the chamber. Weapons drawn, but none of them seem to be taking action towards shooting you. That brings us to Pyro. Next in the order, Ravi, you'll be on deck. We'll see what happens there.
All right. I'm going to, I guess, head into the cave, and I see the nightmare of Robbie being twirled and all that stuff happening. Ravi being twirled. I guess I'm gonna ask, like, whoa, what's happening here?
Oh, there are more of you. Clark doesn't like this.
Oh, I don't like the sight of this either. How about we just calm ourselves a bit, and you can put down my friend there. It doesn't look like he's harming you at all.
He attacked my dog.
Oh, your dog's wounded?
And the dog is there kind of like sniffing, looking for a treat from Clark.
Your dog doesn't look like he's hurt.
No, he's a tough fella.
Well, Well, how can I come in here and you tell me my friend attacked your dog and your dog's not yelping, not whelping, it's not got no hit on him, he's just happy-go-lucky, he's fine. How does that look to me?
I don't know. You're the ones in my house.
But surely we didn't know. How could we know that this beautiful place was your house?
Clark wants to know what point you're getting to.
Just put down my friend and we can, talk this out.
I can only put down your friend on my turn.
Well, as soon as you're ready to do that, let's,
Clark will put him.
sit down on this big rock over here and we'll hammer out something.
Oh, Clark will put him down.
All right. Well, thank you, Clark. I'm Piru. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Are you doing anything else on your turn besides talking?
No, I don't think I will. Like I don't have much offensive power right now, and if Carl can't hit this fucking guy, I can't really buffing him. I don't think will work out.
Okay, all right. Ravi, I need you to make a death.
Right now, I can buff and debuff, and it's not going to be fun.
I need you to make a death save, Ravi, while you're swinging in the air.
Right. Come on, baby. Oh no, that's a 6. That's a
All
fail.
right, one
That's
step
fail.
closer.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Okay,
Hey, whatever happens was meant to be.
Sabra, you're up next.
All right. I'm pretty sure from last session I said Sabra would have a line of sight down the tunnel, so she would have seen Pyro go in. Could I see Chris?
At the far end. 1, 2, 3. You have dark vision. Yeah, you can see him.
Okay. Chris, are you up?
Yeah, I'm hurt pretty good.
So I would have seen you get blasted.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say
The water is starting to drip with the blood of Chris that's come down the stream now.
from the stream. Great. Chris, you gotta get out of there, she'll say helpfully. I'm gonna move in, take in this scene. I'm gonna say, excuse me, you need to put my associate down. There's been a huge misunderstanding.
No, there's even more of you. Clark's really confused. How many more are there?
Hundreds of us, Clark. There could be, but you know what? Let's not deal with that right now. That's my associate. Clearly, we've stumbled into something that we shouldn't have. I'm just looking for my uncle.
Wait,
Can we talk about this?
your uncle? You're related to Gundren?
Yes, her tired brain had to remember.
Maybe all is not lost then. Clark's excited about this new development.
First of all, we're gonna put my friend down, and I'm gonna approach, and I'm gonna say, he really isn't meant to be ragdolled. I'm pretty sure I was like, do I have cure wounds, or which one do I got? Just want to make sure I have the right one where I can do it from sight. It's touch. So I'm gonna have to come up and touch my friend.
Okay, so you're gonna try and run in through everybody.
Excuse me, pardon me. I'm small.
I don't think he's gonna easily let you do that. I think he's smart enough that he's gonna be swinging this over your head. You know what? Instead of just telling you no, let's let the dice decide. Give me an athletics. An athletics check for you to jump up to try and grab him. And
really persuade him to put him down.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to do.
I don't think you're gonna get him on the persuasion. I think if you're gonna try and just go for it, you gotta just jump to see if you can do it. And I'm gonna use an acrobatics to contest this to see if he's swinging him fast and hard enough and high enough.
It's an 8.
Yeah, he got an 18.
She's small. She tried to jump. She didn't make it.
Yeah.
That's what Clark's rolling.
I like it.
You got weighted dice right now?
I didn't want to say no. I liked it, but that unfortunately, you try. You're like, yeah, and it's just like the little kid. You're just holding, like teasing you.
Like I said, away.
I'll
with your body.
We're gonna go back to Chris. You're up next. What are you doing here?
I don't want to be where I am anymore. I'm very scared. Life is flashing before my eyes after seeing my brother getting manhandled. Um, yeah, that's a really crowded room. Um, oh gosh, I don't. It seems like we're not fighting. I wanted to fight, but after getting hit like that, I kind of want to run. Um,
I told you to run.
I know, and I'm doing that. Okay, you know what? I'm going to come here, and I saw that Ravi was nice to the dog, and so I'm going to come over and just try to feed the dog some food and show that we're cool with his dog.
Give me an animal handling check, please.
Yeah, but that's probably not going to be great. We'll see how this goes. Oh, 18.
18. What did you hand him to eat?
Like a piece of jerky or like dried meat that I have in my pack.
All right, he like for the second he's like staring up at his master, kind of sitting, and then he sniffs the treat and he comes over, tail's wagging, starts chewing it up, and is kind of like now looking for another treat, but he seems satiated. Clark notices, hey, you don't know if he can eat that he's gonna be really upset tummy from that dried meat. He's on a special diet as an old dog.
I was just trying to show that we're friends.
Anyways, I'll let you go. Just let me have this one here. Looking down towards the dwarf. Unless you're doing anything else on your turn.
Oh. No, I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think on that, Clark, who's next up, is going to say, Clark said he'd put your friend down, and he's going to take Ravi's body and use it as a mace to try and hit you over the head. So let's see how this goes.
Who's he trying to hit?
He's so Clark is swinging Ravi's body as a weapon into you, Sabra.
Thought so. Great.
That is a 17 to hit.
Do I take damage on this as well?
You will.
Oh fuck.
We're gonna force a save. Or doesn't it automatically cause a fail?
It does. So you're gonna take one more fail from this.
Okay.
And that is 9 points of that's 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fun story. I go down.
Yeah.
Jeez. And then he's gonna say, Ripper, take care of the rest of them. And then we're gonna go back to next in the order is Carl.
Is the dog's name Ripper? Shit.
All right. I'm learning about Carl as we go.
Oh, jeez. Tonight's episode, Carl is played by.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh man, this went from bad to worse.
Okay, so Carl walked in, tried to stab with the trident, said put the friend down, and it's like he's gonna be like, thank you for putting my friend down, and he's going to do lay on hands on Chris. On Ravi.
Ravi?
Going down.
How many points are you gonna put into Ravi?
3.
Okay. So you get 3 hit points back as you're
Okay. Just a question. Did I take 9 damage?
You're
as
back
well?
to +3. So any damage
before that?
Any damage before that doesn't count. It's just canceled out.
Okay.
So you are starting from 0, and then you take 3 hit health, so you're back to 3.
Okay, thank you.
And your death saves reset.
Excellent.
And Carl, being Carl, will say out loud to the group, "What are we doing, guys?"
Okay, yeah, I think that's Carl's turn. You see, I think Chris, you would see these goblins disappear.
Oh, fantastic.
The ones you can't see, you can't see them moving, so I'm not going to do anything. And then Kurd and his compatriot are both tied up, so they're stuck. Pyru, you're up next.
So the situation is
Piru.
The situation is Ravi, you're like back up. Clark has put you down, and he's sick Ripper on us.
Correct.
I'm also down.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're in tight quarters.
Yeah. So I guess I'm good. Like, so Vicious Mockery can work on the dog. All like the target, it just has to hear me, and then it says, though it need not understand me. So I'm gonna Vicious Mock the dog.
What do you say?
I am going to say, did thy mother sex a rat? And then, so I'm going to do that. It has to save a wisdom saving throw of 13, Eric.
The dice giveth, the dice taketh away. Yeah, it failed.
Excellent. Now let me roll that. And it's going to take 3 points of psychic damage.
Ooh.
And now, so yeah, it's going to take 3 points of psychic damage, and it's going to have disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Got it. Okay.
And for my bonus action, who's around me right now? Sabra's down. Sabra's down.
Mm-hmm.
Carl's up. Chris is up, and Ravi is up. Chris, how much how much health do you have?
Don't ask. You can't ask numbers.
I can't ask numbers.
I got hurt pretty good.
Oh, that's right. You got a nat 20 in your ass. Okay, I'm gonna Bardic Inspiration Carl. So now he's gonna have 1d6 for any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Cool. All right. That's the wolf's turn. It's gonna immediately chomp you right back. As you called him names, and is going to attack you with disadvantage. With disadvantage. Wow, those are both 14s. So it's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna fucking hit.
And gonna roll these to see. Oh my gosh. 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh, I'm
You're not
down.
allowed to put dice anymore. It has to go to dice jail.
It's 2d4, and I roll 2 4s plus his modifier.
All right, death save time. I've done my best, everyone.
Well, it's not till your next turn. Yeah, I was gonna say you had to make a strength save, but you are prone regardless. Okay. As it's like now like ripping Piru, and you can just see him kind of like chomping into the let's go like this the kidney area. Just kind of like on the side.
That's good stuff. That's
Yeah.
good stuff.
Try and give you some diversity there. Next in the order, Ravi, you are back up. What would you like to do on your turn?
Oh boy.
Clark thinks you're fighting a losing battle here.
Okay, first of all, kind of as just a free action, like, I'm so sorry. I thought your dog needed saving. It seemed sad and chained and tied up, and I did not mean to cause offense. He clearly seems like a happy pup.
Well, not after your friend insulted him like that. Clark thinks your friend's really mean. Ripper's no rat.
They were just looking out for me.
I didn't say he was a rat. I said, did his mom fuck a rat?
Clark doesn't think you can say anything because you're unconscious.
Okay.
Clark has no chill.
Okay, I am gonna do something kind of weird. As a bonus action, I am going to. Oh wait. Sorry, I'm just looking at a feature here at about Face Step, and it says Face Step Autumn, and it has a feature, but in the generic Face Step text, it says at 3rd level, the Face Step gains an additional effect. So I don't think that this one comes into play, even though it's listed, right?
Right, not until 3rd level.
It's just a regular Face Step. Okay, great. Then, oof. I'm gonna take a beat. So to the very right, I think where Clog had came out of, is that like a further cavern or something?
Yeah, to the right is where he came out of. There's a hole there.
Okay. Is it big enough for me to fit through?
It's tight, but yeah, you probably fit through it.
Okay, I'm gonna try and face step 30 feet.
Okay. 30 feet, so through it. So you can pop up on the other side.
Well, you have to.
Okay. Yeah, and that's what I'll do for the time being.
Okay. So you can see all of this. I need to move the pan over. You can also you can basically see all of this. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
So let me describe the chamber that you're in here. You see sacks and crates of looted provisions all piled up along the southern edge of this large cave. The floor slopes towards you because you actually this room is a little higher than the one you're in. You kind of face stepped up into this platform. It's like 5 feet higher. Yeah, and there's coals of a large fire that's just smoldering in the middle, like the fire's been put out. And yeah, the room is otherwise empty.
Okay, and so the face step was bonus action, so do I still have a little bit of movement?
You have movement and action. What are you doing?
Okay, great. I'm going to get further into the room. And I want to just get a better look of like some of these provisions, or if there's anything I can see that would be like precious to Clog.
Okay,
valuable.
so you're taking your action, and I will have to investigate. So give me an investigation check.
Okay, that is going to be an 18.
Okay. Ooh, nice. What you know is the captured stores here. It seems like of bulky provisions. It's kind of scattered out, like something that like all of these might have been stored and packed up on wagons or caravans, and they have a symbol on them. It's like a shield with a lion's head in it, and it says lion shield coster written on this like crest, like an emblem on a lot of these boxes. And you can see a couple have been cracked open, and you can see what looks like some food, some gear, equipment. You also see one of them that's like the top of the box has been pulled off, is just filled with copper pieces. It's pretty heavy. There's a lot of copper pieces there. Yeah, it's kind of like they've been checked in, and some of them have just been reclosed but not sealed necessarily tightly. As you work through it. But yeah, the lion shield coster is the symbol on the side of these things.
Okay, but nothing necessarily that seems personalized to Clog or like his.
No, a lot of this stuff looks stolen.
Okay, then yeah, I'll use the rest of my action.
What I will say though, on the far end of the room, let me use. Can I point pick? This here looks like a throne, like a chair that's perched up and a throne, kind of like a viewing area, like a ramshackled like king's throne. It's a little bit. It's not great condition, but it's nicer than a lot of the other stuff in this room.
Okay, made out of what?
Like polished bone, like
Okay.
bone and maybe some brass to like strap them in, but nothing that catches your eye too much. Other than it's a nicer chair than the rest of the things in this room.
Okay, great. I'll just use the rest of my movement to just get a little bit closer then back to where I came from in case next round I can run around.
Awesome. So we jump back into Sabra. I believe it's your turn.
Death save. Let's do it. 10 success or failure.
10 is a success.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yep. Double digits is what you need. Okay. That will bring us back to the top of the order. Chris, you're up next. As you see this dog just ripping into the side of Piru, who's just dropped by your side and is just kind of like getting pulled around by the jerking of this head back and forth like an aggressive chew toy.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, I'm happy to see that Robbie's up and about. Not sure where the hell this guy went and why he left, but yeah, I guess I'll start trying to deal with the Ripper because I don't like seeing my new friend getting treated like a chew toy in front of me. So I think the way I have to do this is I have to drop my bow so I can grab my daggers real quick.
I'll let you swap. It's not a big deal.
Okay. All right. We're not going to go that deep on that. Cool. I like that. So yeah, bam, got daggers out, and I'm going to go slice and dice. So yeah, first main hand attack is trash. 10.
Unfortunately, it does. You try and stab in, but you just start jabbing into Piru's corpse as you hit him.
No, I don't.
Not for damage, not for anything like that, just for flavor.
Flavor.
Just because.
Okay, a 20 on the second.
Yeah, that'll hit as you stab.
And I don't get to add any extra damage, right?
No.
Yes. Okay.
You didn't trigger anything.
1 point of damage.
Oh my God.
I'm rolling trash.
1?
Today. Yeah, it's a 1d4 and I got a 1, and there's no bonus anymore.
Oh, right,
It's
because
my
it's
offhand attack.
it's off your. Oh yeah. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. As you stab in 1 point.
I nicked his fur
you
ever
nicked-
so slightly. I more or less gave him a haircut.
Okay. He bleeds a little bit. You see some blood coming down his fur. We get back up to.
I think I just angered him.
Oh, it's Clark's turn. Clark says, "I think you guys have had enough." And wait, where did the elven fella go? Oh, Clark, you're not really that or Carl, you're not really that threatening.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna say, "Hey, stop stabbing my dog," as he. You see him reach back behind his back as in like one fluid motion he pulls a javelin and throws it off towards you, Chris. I think that's what he would do.
Yeah.
With the melee, only cowards do range attacks.
19 to hit. I'm gonna guess that's probably gonna knock you down.
Yeah, if he has any bonus to his attack, I'm getting knocked down.
10 piercing.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. Carl, I suggest you just lay down on your own. Clark doesn't want to have to waste any more energy, and we all know which way this is going. But that brings us next in the order. Carl, you're up.
Yes.
You're buffed. Kill him.
Oh yeah, just kill him, eh? With everyone else down.
Robbie's up.
But Robbie disappeared.
Yeah.
Carl's like,
It's just me. I guess Carl would say. So wait, you're willing to stop this if we stop attacking you?
Stop what? You just lay down.
Okay. I'm gonna cast.
No one likes a hero, Carl.
Ain't that
Cast. You're a warrior.
I'm gonna reach out and touch Sabra.
Mm-hmm.
Give 1 HP through lay on hands.
Okay. How many do you have left?
I got 1.
Ooh. All right.
But you know, Carl's not gonna move anywhere. He's gonna stay where he is and say, "Yeah, I think you think you're so big, just picking on all these little people here." And way I see it, you've just been avoiding the biggest threat in the room.
Give me an intimidation check.
All right. Come on. 16.
Oh, Carl, don't be such a tough man. And you can see him, like, his voice cracks a little bit. Like, he's trying to put on a facade, but you kind of got to him a little bit.
Yeah, just flexes the pecs a little bit.
Yeah.
Terry Crews style.
Like Terry Crews style, yeah.
Oh gosh.
All right. And next up is the goblins. You see the two goblins running around. They're both going to fire off arrows towards Ravi as they see him in the room.
Oh no.
11 to hit for the first one. And then second one is a 15 to hit. I think you said yes. I didn't hear you. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yes, that's my AC. I'm
That's-
reading.
4 points of piercing. I can't hear anything, but it doesn't sound good.
Yeah, you turned mute off, but you're still muted.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, you got me for a sec there. Yeah, you're good there.
everyone else.
Okay. Piru, your death save.
Yes. What am I rolling?
D20. You need to roll a 10 or higher.
That is an 8.
Okay, that's a fail.
Mm-hmm.
I think the wolf is gonna turn around, seeing the two down, and is going to attack Sabra.
Up with my 1 hit point.
That's gonna hit.
Oh,
How do you know?
Do you have an 18 AC?
Yes,
It still hits.
It's 2 points of piercing.
and I'm down.
Oh.
Jeez Louise.
Ravi, death save, please.
Gladly.
Oh fuck, that's a 9. It's a fail.
None of us have rolled well today. Not a
No,
single.
it's been
Eric
brutal,
has.
and they've been rolling hot. Sabra, you're up.
Eric's rolled 2 crits today.
All right. You gotta roll a death save.
I sure do. I was just gonna put
One of them was the goblin. He rolled clown shoes. So
success.
okay, Chris, your turn.
Let's be hopeful with this dice. Nope, 7.
7. All right. All right, Clark. He's seen everybody else down. He's like, "Do you want to just take it like a man, Carl?"
There's no other way. You
And
gotta
he's-
go through me.
And he just smokes you in the face with his mace. 18 to hit.
18's my AC.
Oh, that will hit though.
Oh.
And that's,
You can't use inspiration that way, can you? No.
Oh, those are the wrong dice.
Kira, what's your bardic rules?
So it adds
4.
So I gave it to Carl.
14 piercing.
And
So, Carl, as you
it's a 1d6 to any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
yeah, so that's none of these. So as you take
Yeah.
swings across, the mace hits you square across the jaw, Carl, for 14 piercing damage as it just punches through your jaw and your lip, and you can see like one of the spikes come in. How you doing?
So, Carl is having said like there's only one way and it's through me. He's got that like stupid grin on his face that you see on his picture. After that, he just stands there with that grin on his face and his eyes just go glassy and he just collapses to the ground with that dumb grin on his face.
Yeah.
Everyone?
That is everyone.
Thank you, everyone. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna end